Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Questions and answers about Islamic veil, which is the topic today. First question: can a woman visit a female scholar for learning Islamic knowledge? Answer: if it is not possible for her to acquire essential knowledge from her parents or husband, then it is permissible for her to visit a rightly guided Sunni female, meaning sister scholar, for learning Islamic knowledge. In the era of the blessed Sahaba, radiyallahu ta'ala anhum, women visited the mothers of all believers, radiyallahu ta'ala anhum, to quench their thirst for Islamic knowledge. Even today, it is permissible for Islamic sisters to visit pious female scholars to acquire Islamic knowledge, and they can also attend Sunni institutes which fulfill the Islamic requirements for veil, meaning parda, and provide fard, meaning obligatory knowledge. Dawateislami's Jamiatul Madina for girls is also a great way for Islamic sisters to learn fard religious knowledge, meaning obligatory religious knowledge, where Islamic sisters teach in fully veiled environment. Another question here: are Dawateislami's Sunnah inspiring ijtimats for Islamic sisters also a source of gaining obligatory fard Islamic knowledge? Answer: of course, but it is vital that the requirements of veil, meaning parda, are fulfilled whilst going to and returning from these gatherings. And also inside the actual gatherings, it is necessary for the preacher to be a Sunni alima, and for her speech to be authentic. If she is not a scholar, then she should at least accurately read a book authored by any Sunni scholar. Alhamdulillah Azza wa Jal, in Dawateislami's Madani environment, these conditions are strictly emphasized during the Islamic sisters' Sunnah inspiring ijtimats. Dawateislami's male and female preachers are not allowed to deliver speeches off by heart. They are instructed to make photocopies of subjects material from Sunni books as required, then stick them into their speech books, and then deliver their speeches by reading from these books as well. Also can be visited from the website. You can download speeches from there as well. Now let's go on to some parables. Islamic sister, I wish every single Muslim joins the global and non-political movement for the propagation of the Quran and Sunnah, Dawat-e-Islami, and becomes one of the Sunnah learning devotee of Rasul, and attends every dars and Sunnah inspiring ijtima from beginning to end, and makes a wholehearted endeavors for the equation of this goal. Let's listen to and rejoice at a faith refreshing story about the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's mercy and grace upon an Islamic sister. This is a paraphrased written statement by an Islamic sister from Pakistan, Bimber, Kashmir. A weekly Sunnah inspiring ijtima of an Islamic sister took place near our house. One day a few Islamic sisters came, meaning to the house, and invited us to attend the Sunnah inspiring ijtima. As a result of their kindness and humble tone, my two sisters became regular attendees of this Sunnah inspiring ijtima. But I would mostly not attend. One day I lay down for a nap. As I went to sleep, my sleeping destiny awoke. I saw a dream in which I saw a vision of the greatest and last and holiest Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I mentioned some of my personal issues to the beloved Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam. In reply, I saw his blessed lips begin to move, and these merciful sweet words began to echo in my ears. Attend Dawat-e-Islami's weekly ijtima. Then I woke. Immediately, I made an intention to regularly attend the Sunnah inspiring ijtima. Alhamdulillah Azza wa Jal. Now I am blessed with the privilege of punctually attending the Sunnah inspiring Ijtima. I have also decided that if any Madani Markaz allows, inshallah Azza wa Jal, I will soon start a Sunnah inspiring Ijtima in my own house. I am not a scholar. There's a parable here, a couplet that mentions, I am not a scholar or pious or righteous. I am your sinful follower, O Prophet of Allah. Sallu ala al-Habib, sallallahu ta'ala, ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Subhanallah. Even today, our ghaib knowing Rasul, the embodiment of Nur, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam, is aware of his followers' lives and counsels them in their dreams. A saint said, once due to falling in my bathroom, I injured my hand. It was swollen and very painful. Meanwhile, I went to sleep and had a dream in which I was blessed with the blessed vision of the beloved Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His sacred lips began to move and flowers of mercy blossomed from them. These were the sweet words he uttered. Son, your durood caught my attention. When I awoke in the morning due to the beloved Mustafa blessings, there was no pain or swelling in my hand anymore. Subhanallah. Another question, what should a woman do if her parents or husband prohibits her from attending a gathering of religious knowledge, such as Sunnah inspiring Ijtima? Answer, she should obey them. However, if she cannot acquire essential knowledge, such as essential information about purity, salah, fasting, etc., without exiting her home, then she is allowed to exit even without their permission. These days in Islamic sisters' ijtimats, Islamic brothers deliver speeches via microphones and the speaker system. Is this permissible? Answer, this is permissible if all Islamic requirements are fulfilled. My master Ala Hazrat, Imam Ahl Sunnat, scholar of Sharia, guide of Tariqah, Ash-Shah Imam Ahmad Raza Khan, alayhi rahmatur Rahman, said, women are prohibited from offering salah in the masjid. And if a preacher is Sunni scholar whose sermons are accurate and credible, and a woman come and go with all precautions whilst fully covered, and there is no risk of mischief, and they sit separate from men where they cannot see each other, then this is acceptable. And this is mentioned in Fatawa Rizwiya, volume 22, page 239. Last question. Meaning, is it permissible for a woman to get education from a man from behind a curtain? Answer. If the man behind the curtain is young, then it is not permissible for an Islamic sisters to get education from him. It is also incorrect to compare this situation to the permissibility of male preachers delivering sermons for Islamic sisters. Sunnah inspiring ijtimats or sermons consist of one or two collective speeches, but this is not the case in regular religious classes. In religious classes, despite being veiled, there will be a certain level of familiarity due to regular contact between the male teacher and his female student. Therefore, this is very dangerous and predicament. If this reason, despite fulfilling all precautions of veil, my master Ala Hazrat Imam Ahl Sunnat, scholar of Sharia, guide of Tariqah, Ash-Shah Imam Ahmad Raza Khan, alayhi rahmatur Rahman, prohibited a woman from visiting a young spiritual guide for religious knowledge. He rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi stated in Fatawa Rizwiya, if her body is covered with a thick and loose clothing, not thin clothes which reveal the color of her body or hair, or tight clothes which reveal the shapes of her body, and she does not go alone, and her spiritual guide is not young, i.e. he is old and ugly, e.g. his face has wrinkles, and his appearance does not arouse any woman, and there is no risk of sexual arousal in both the female disciple as well as the spiritual guide, i.e. there is no mischief in the present time and no risk of mischief in the future, then there is no harm in visiting him or inviting him for religious knowledge and matters of Allah's path. Fatawa Rizwiya, volume 22, page 240. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is a request, inshallah, my dear Islamic brothers. Today is Thursday. We have the weekly Sunnah Inspiring Ijthima, which is at 8 p.m. Try to come along. And if you're in different parts of the cities, Bradford, Birmingham, do visit the Ijtimas there in your locality. And for Islamic sisters as well, inshallah, every Sundays, 11 a.m. So try to encourage your household, your mothers, your daughters, inshallah, your wives, to attend the weekly Sunnah Inspiring Ijtimas with the intention of learning religious knowledge. And alhamdulillah, du'as are accepted. Like we've heard the parable regarding the vision of the beloved Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Try to send countless numbers of durood. May Allah Azza wa Jalla also grant you the vision of the beloved Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam and give you the ability to attend the ijtimats of Dawat Islami.